we first determine which is the front side of the product. This will be the biggest side, which the manufacturer uses for marketing purposes. We measure the height, width, and depth of the product. We use aids when measuring the height. Two simple metal bookends indicate the extreme points, and the packaging will not be deformed during measurement. We use a metal ruler. We take the measurement twice, opting for the bigger measurement in the event of difference. We then measure the width along the seal seam, again twice to be sure of the biggest measurements. To measure the height, we need another aid. A rigid surface that protrudes beyond the width of the item will be suitable. The CD sleeve is too small. A plexiglass plate is ideal. Using the calipers, we then measure the height on both sides. Here too the rule applies. In the event of discrepancy, choose the highest value. First of all, we determine which is the front side, before measuring the height, width, and depth. Since this product is very flexible, we need to use an aid. The bookends should be slid along to touch the product. We then measure the distance between the edges with a metal ruler. Naturally on two sides again, to determine the biggest measurement. Take great care that sliding the bookends into place does not deform the product. We measure the height. When measuring the depth, we use the bookends again. Used with the ruler, this is an effective method of measurement. Here too, the front side has to be determined first. Then we measure the height, width, and finally the depth. We measure the height with the aid of a ruler. Ensure that you measure at various points since the packaging is irregular. When measuring the width, we use the bookends. Take care that you do not include the edges of the bookends. Measure the inside of the edges. We use the same method when measuring the depth. After determining which is the front side, we measure the height, width, and depth. With this product, before measuring, you should spread the contents of the packaging evenly. We use aids when taking the measurements. Take care that you do not include the edges of the bookends in your measurement. Measure the inside of the edges. Measure on two sides so that you can keep account of the biggest measurement. For the width too, we measure on two sides. To measure the depth, we use a plexiglass plate. We can perform precise measurements using digital sliding calipers, again on two sides so that the most extreme measurement can be used. With a large flexible package, it is necessary to spread the product evenly. There must also be more measurement points to arrive at a reliable measurement, as the biggest measurement can easily be missed with a large package. We use a digital tape measure here. In measuring the depth, the various measurements are compared and the biggest measurement is used. With some products, no marking side is obvious, and so the side with the biggest surface is the front side. We measure the height, width, and depth as follows. We use a metal ruler. It is a small item, so take care that it doesn't shift during the measurement. Here too we measure both sides in order to be sure of the biggest measurement. The depth can best be measured using digital sliding calipers.